Do you ever wonder why some women effortlessly keep that attraction and that connection between them and their partners alive, while some struggle to keep that spark? Truth is, it really has nothing to do with being more beautiful, more interesting, or more physically attractive than any other woman. These tips work just as powerfully for women who are already in a relationship or probably in the dating realm. So, step one, the thrill of the chase. The chase truly never ends. It shouldn't end for men because naturally men have this craving to chase and to work for something. They like to work towards something that eventually they can say, I achieved this. I gained this from all the hard work I put in. They thrive on this energy, truly. And this doesn't only apply when they are pursuing a woman for the first time. It's a dynamic that keeps the passion alive throughout the entirety of a relationship. I think generally it's a little harder for women to want to keep the spark alive or do things towards keeping the spark alive when you are with someone for a certain amount of time. Like if you're married or you've been in a long-term relationship, say like 3 or more years, you tend to get comfortable, which is normal, right? But it's okay to keep some mystery, to keep some separation there between you and your partner. And what I mean separation is you have your own life and your partner has his own life, and you guys choose to meet together as well and have your life as a couple. Sometimes when we tend to make our entire lives about our partner, the thrill of the chase is no longer there because you're readily available whenever he wants you there, whenever he needs you there, you are there by his side. And sometimes and that takes away the thrill of the pursuing, of the chase. So how can we keep this spark alive? Make him feel appreciated. Men like to feel like their efforts are going noticed. Thank him for taking out the trash, although you know that that is something he does every week. Don't let it go unnoticed for too long. You don't have to thank him every time, but let him know in some form that you see what he's doing for you and you appreciate it, whether it's a kiss or whether it's you taking the time to be like, baby, I really appreciate you taking out the trash for me. Like, I really appreciate when you show up for me in this way. However it is that you want to thank him, do it in a very rewarding type of way. Laugh at his jokes, give him compliments, stroke his ego a little bit. Men love feeling like your hero. And this may feel like, oh, I don't want to play games or appraise him for things I don't feel like deserve praise. But if you can tell that he is putting in effort and he is being intentional about the way he's showing up for you, that does deserve praise. Some people think they get a little entitled and feel like people have to show up for you a certain way, or this is expected of him. Like, I understand that to a certain extent, but also like nobody has to show up for you a certain way. Nobody owes you anything. You know what I mean? So they choose to show up for you in a certain way every day. They choose to be with you, they choose to love you, and they choose to pour into you and the relationship. So show him appreciation for that, as well as he should be showing you appreciation for that. Number two, again, create your own life outside of the relationship. The relationship should not be your whole entire world, right? You should have friends, you should have something to do outside of that. Besides work, besides your normal day-to-day, you need to create hobbies for yourself that you enjoy. And I don't mean things that you can do to just say that you have something to do, right? Thoroughly feel fulfillment from these activities that you choose to make a part of your life. Like if you're going out with your friends, choose to do something that actually excites you and actually makes you feel happy. Because your man can feel that energy. And when he feels like, oh, like she has other things to look forward to outside of us, it just makes him feel like he's still pursuing you. He's still bringing new things to the table to also keep that excitement alive within the relationship, right? And you bring that energy that you you gain from being with your friends, or from having a great time, or having a good night out, or taking that nice Pilates class that makes you feel confident and encouraged and motivated. You take that energy with you into the relationship, and that only enhances the connection between you and your partner.